Welcome back to the other world. Last episode, we finally arrived at Byzantium, and we also finished Parvati companion quest. So right now, we're gonna do LA companion quest. Here we are at LA place. It's really a big house.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into your home.
I don't know what to say. He's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Anyway,
about
you're
that.
probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Yeah, we thief, vandalize, property, name it. We done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We should just listen quietly.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Well, this war is not just nice. It's actually a top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Well, you guys doesn't sound so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I got the feeling that you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the
knew
payouts
it.
have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Well, just listen quietly now.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
So, what now?
The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Yeah, I think we heard enough. Let's go, Ellie.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Come on, let's talk in here.
Let's talk outside.
Or outside.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
Come on, Ellie. We don't have time to dwell on this.
I know. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Trust me, this was for the best.
I'd love to know how you describe getting kneecapped.
Yeah. But what happened to your parent is in the past now. You need to move on.
I know. This whole experience is stuck in my head like a bad jingle. Just need something worse to get it out.
But look at it now. You're surrounded by people that will look up for you.
There, that's what I was talking about. Really, though? Unless you mean the kind who look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
I don't follow.
The payouts are already scheduled. What if I could get the money routed to an account of my own?
Alright, keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
And how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go then.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to Greater Holycon Insurance Group satellite office in Fall Rock on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Let's do the other mission then. I'm gonna do the side quests.
Last of them. Finally. Is it just me?
Unsealed door.
Nope, not having this. I've lived through too many Marauder ambushes in my life to die by a trap built by corporate pencil pushers.
Unexpected noise like sweeping the area.
What the hell's wrong with this place? Well, we're gonna be in the deep shit if this robot start attacking. What is one of these doors do?
Nice going.
Another way is right there.
Systems.
Returning fire!
Oh!
Just like that.
That's a complete loop. Okay, the way out is upstairs.
For the spread. What? It's cute, and all the mechanicals are assholes.
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a saw farm? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
find this room. You grew up in Byzantium, right?
Don't rub it in.
Oh, well, don't get all prickly. I just haven't met someone who left a highlight on purpose.
I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him? I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
So it turned out that early retirement isn't so much a life of luxury as it's a brutal execution.
What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's brilliant. To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them. Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again. Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief.
Well, I really should have expected this reaction.
And how else would I react? A vagrant such as yourself couldn't possibly appreciate the emotional burden this news has lifted from my shoulders. But regardless of your ignorance, I promised you a fee for your services, so a fee you shall have.
Just pay what we settle on and we'll be keeper ready.
Of course, as we agreed. I'm not one to break a contract. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it. So if there's nothing further...
Well, if the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how you get in here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Oh, what is CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
What other idea did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
Actually, it's not.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
We should go. So basically, this woman didn't do anything. He got all of this just from inherit from his grandfather.
What was it like being one of them top runners?
Hey, my parents and their gold-shitting friends are top runners, not me.
It wouldn't shock me if those fluffed up heads actually did pass gold.
They've got pills for that, and that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen. I ever tell you about this one patient? One that her eyebrows moved up and the tip of her nose raised.
What? Why? Was she trying to disguise herself? She on the run or something?
So she'd always be looking down on everyone.
You are making that up.
Making stuff up is work. This is real.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Take it for free.
For all auditions,
Sure.
please use the elevator on the left.
My cousin's in pictures. That business was piracy, civil.
This where should go.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't think it, just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
I think we gotta kill somebody.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
You fool pirates! I won't let you get away with this.
Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too... Oh, sorry. I already said that.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
What of it?
What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
So all of this acting is just advertising. Great. Wordless Fury.
Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel.
This what passes for entertainment around here? They ought to try tossing back a Spectrum Red and going rapt hunting. Someone's bound to lose an eye. It'll be a riot.
Hey, no one told me we were giving critics an early look. I gotta focus, okay? I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
So we're not gonna kill somebody?
There's
Not
my
yet.
stars. Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
Okay.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
I guess they're never gonna call us. Well, at least nobody's get killed. That's the good thing. That's sliding down. It's going nowhere. That's sliding down there.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Okay, let's do the spread.
Byzantine life seems awful cushy. Could get myself used to kicking back for a spell.
It's all paperwork, ass kissing, and stuffy parties where everyone eats too much.
No.
We only managed to find 3 spreads. There's still 3 more to go. Oh, it's turned to ash. The last one's pretty far. Here
Any
you
luck
go.
finding my sprats?
I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Can I talk about something?
I'd love to chat, but I can't afford the absence.
I guess not then. It's require me to go another place. Let's do this one.
This reminds me of Oh, never mind.
Yeah, your parents. Need to go down. Chill. Can go there. Can also go there. I guess the only thing we can do is go to the terminal. Am I supposed to do something up here?
That's top of the line. That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I'm the one who asking the question.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
I come to blow the lid of your alien conspiracy.
My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
I'm listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Wait, you telling me this was all about vegetable?
Our produce might get us through the day, but we're getting weaker as a species, and sicker. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation don't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
I'm surprised you didn't have more support from the board.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Neither sent me after a conspiracy, but it's looked like a fun cover-up instead.
I prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Well, enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
You know Venezuela's? If you work with him, I spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
In the future, try and stay away from plans that hack our spaceships.
What kind of scientist would I be if I held to a promise like that? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Oh, look at here, I just dropped my money. 2,861 reason.
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The dog has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
So, no alien in here, huh? That's rather disappointing. Well, most of the quests require me to go to the planet. Alice want me go to the Fall Rock. For the modeling, it requires a lot. So I'm gonna do companions first.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge? We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Well, I guess that's the end of today's episode. I will continue this tomorrow, and if you notice, I'm not sounds really excited right now because I'm sick. I should be resting right now, but I cannot sleep, so I just feel like doing this game. Anyway, see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.